What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the ICNV Driver's Edition channel. Today, we're just taking the C8 out to get a bath. Of course, I don't like or prefer, as they say, automatic wash machine, so we want to get a hand car wash. So we're going to get to that. But before we get started, I'm going to give everybody what they want to hear. This stock exhaust cold start. That is a future note to self. You cannot start the car and then unlock it to drop the top. So we will keep that in mind. But for now, let's get this party started. While we waiting to get into the car wash, let me just give you a quick couple looks at the vehicle, and I can give you a breakdown of really what my thoughts are. So while I'm out here, as you look now, the front splitter, I really like the front splitter. It gives the vehicle an aggressive look, and I did add the little mesh guards to prevent any rocks from going in there and cause any further damage to the radiators, because they had some nice little rock chips. I think I even hit a couple of bees and so forth. So it was just time to slow down the damage report on that side. So I put the little radiator mesh guards in there. Moving forward, the windows are about to get tinted. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking I don't have to go limo tint. I'm thinking somewhere around 30-35% visibility. If I'm not mistaken, 20% or less is kind of blacked out limo tint, whatever you want to call it. Just want a hair above that. Like I told you before, we're looking to get wheels. I got a couple options in mind, but I really haven't narrowed it down to one thing yet. And again, I think another part about it, or what makes it hard, is I'm going back and forth between chrome, black, and bronze. I don't want to overwhelm the car or overwhelm the first impression or the actual just look of the car with too much bronze. I think that in itself can be a bad thing. But at the same point in time, I still want something that's going to make it stand out from any other C8 you see. It's on top of this color. See, my thing with this color, as you can look at it now, is in the sunlight, it's amazing. To me, I wouldn't trade out for anything in the world in the sunlight. At nighttime, it's just another brown car. Maybe you feel different, but that's how I look at it. And so that's why I feel like definitely what I choose on the car has to still give it that wow factor, that when you see it at night, it still has the same effect as it would give you in the daytime. Or maybe not the same effect, but still give you a effect when you see it at night that you don't get just from the paint in the daylight. If that makes sense to you. But maybe I'm just one too much. But that's my thoughts. So again, I'm going to pretty much build this car out to represent me. And that's the whole purpose of the ICNV brand, the driver's edition community, And when you hear the phrase all the time, it's okay to be unique, because it really is what inspires me to let my creative juices flow, so I can show everybody else what my thoughts were and what I like. And I don't need anybody's outside approval or validation to say it's great. That's what ICNV is all about. It's about you showing off your creative side, what you like, and not being criticized for it. We don't give criticism, we give praise. I may not like it. It may not be the look for me, but if you like it, I love it, because I'm going to support you in any creative stance you take. And that's what ICNV is about. Sorry, we got sidetracked, but I just want you to understand that when you're sitting back and wondering what the whole ICNV brand is about, what the whole ICNV community is about. So if you got creative juices, it's not really just about cars. Cars is just my love, and so that's how I bring the ICNV brand to you with this YouTube channel, is through cars. But I know people that are artists. I know people that's into flipping houses, that go above and beyond just doing the bare minimum to get a house sale, because this is what they like. And every house they sell, they feel like they leave a little of them behind for the family. That's their creative side. And they don't need your validation to do it. They don't need anybody's outside validation to say it's unnecessary to make the money that they're making, because realistically, it's not always about the money. It's about what validates you as a person, what makes you feel great as a person. So again, join this community. There is no hatred here. You won't see me down talk anybody, and hopefully in the comments in the group chat, that's not what we're promoting. We're promoting be your unique self. Be you, do you, and we're going to support you behind it. Oh, what's going on, everyone? I guess this is the perfect time to take a break from the video and tell you, hit the like and subscribe button, and to ask you to join the ICNV Driver's Edition community. Also, check out some of this nice apparel we got, especially for you CA guys. We got some stuff out there. But check out the apparel we got in our website, www.icnvdriversedition.com. I'm sure you can find something for all you car lovers out there to wear and support your love for your vehicle. So, take a look at it. But let's get back into this video. What more can I say to you guys that hasn't been said about a C8 Corvette already? But I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the interior. So, let's get started. Looking at my C8 Corvette, the first thing I truly love is that Bose sound system. As you see it, we have the memory seats that come out the side of it. We have the window buttons that also control the up and down function of all three windows on my car, not to mention the convertible aspects of the car as well. As you go here, this folds the mirrors. The other two buttons at the top, like any other car, controls the left and right sides. As you look around, you see the electronic park feature, the dimness of the dashboard, and if we come up a little bit, you see the HUD controls, and the HUD stands for the heads-up display. You can control the brightness, the info you see on it, and the position of it. As I come on around to the dashboard, there you see, and yes, I still have the plastic on the car with 1,500 miles. Just hasn't really taken it off yet. But there you see the transmission fluid gauges and so forth. But what we can do is we can cycle through everything here. So I can go to trip 1, trip 2, current drive cycle, distance, fuel economy. Don't pay that 11 miles no attention. Trip odometer, so forth. Trip computer. We can go to the performance, 0 to 60, accelerates to start. This is where you can actually check out your 0 to 60 times and see if you can post better than a 2.9 that's regulated by GM or mentioned by GM. As we go over, as you see on the audio right now, listening to Nicki Minaj, that's what's playing on the wireless. You can also switch between the audio controls, but we're not going to get to that. Maintenance, engine oil is 40%, transmission fluid is 89%. Display design, here I can select the tour mode with the design. I can change it to sport. That's the sport design. I can change it to track. That's the track design. Let's go back to the tour mode. So as you see, there's a lot of little functions that you can control through here. So we're gonna go back to that. As you come around here to the main screen again, I know. Still got the plastic on it. So hit the home buttons. Take a look at the apps. Got audio, phone, nav, Wi-Fi hotspots. You can check the user settings, the regular settings, the Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay, and if you swipe all that to the right, you can also download more apps, connect your OnStar services, PDR, the climate in the vehicle, the cameras, the My Chevrolet, and you can go to the marketplace, which truthfully I have not been to the marketplace. So let's just tap in and see what happens. Oh, so I guess because I'm in drive, let's hit the park button. So, the marketplace, oh. So there you have it. You can order food, make reservations, or pay for gas. That's a unique feature. Don't know if anybody else has showed you that, but let's not get into that right now. But that's what we have. Now, back to the generic stuff. Now I will show you this. Like, yes, I did not opt in for the front lift system. If you know me personally, you know I went back and forth about it. But truthfully, I felt like it was something I had to have, but realistically, something I can live without. My last Corvette, I didn't have it. I never really scraped anywhere I went. So it wasn't like it was a desire to now all of a sudden say, I need it so I can't scrape. My driveway isn't that high. The places I frequent aren't that high. Just to give you an even more better explanation about it too is, I kind of got used to adjusting how to get in the parking lots and so forth and dodge obstacles with the C7. So as nice and unique it would have been to have it, it wasn't a must. So in the end I chose to go on without it, especially since my plan is to, I guess this is a spoiler alert, is when I put the wheels on the car, I'm going from 20s to 21s. So that's going to pop it up a little bit anyway. I want the wheel well to be more filled. I may lower the car on top of the actual wheels, but as far as lowering it to the ground, not going to happen. So if I'm going to raise the car by increasing the size of the wheels, do I really need to get a lift system that's going to raise it up? I think not. So there you have it. We have the famous instrument cluster. And yes, I still have hand sanitizer. COVID is real. No jabs anyone, but the instrument cluster that everybody talks about, and as you look at it, which looking at them pictures doesn't no justice, but I would be 100% honest with you. It actually fits perfectly on the side, and you adapt to it really well, really quickly. You have your climate controls for both you and the passenger, and they're actually right at your fingertips within reach. And I will say this, because you don't really mess with the passenger too often, the fact that it's down here at the bottom making it more difficult to get to doesn't make it a hindrance as most people would think. We have the cup holder. We also have the little accessory armrest box, the speaker in the back, and the infamous wireless charger. And if you look at it, because I don't have the engine shown in the back because it's the HTC, I just have the small, beautiful black back window that allows you to see the world. Now, I know a lot of people have commented on this, which actually I love. It's the rear view camera. The rear view camera allows you to see what's behind you in a whole different aspect of way. And because of this, and the awkwardness of the small window behind me, I think it's the perfect add-on feature to this car. It makes it so much easier to navigate and see what's behind you. Yes, there are some points where you may get double vision and so forth, whereas the sunlight hits a certain way and you see a reflection, but I still think it's a great feature. So, back to getting this vehicle washed. Let's pull on in here and get this car washed. One thing about the car, it draws mad attention. So I had to leave the location of the car wash because it was so much attention. I really couldn't shoot a video without any interruptions. So here we are. So it's giving you a look at Zeus all cleaned up. And yes, I call it Zeus because the name is Zeus Bronze. So give me a quick at how look at Zeus looks after the car wash. Down to me, it's not a bad cleanup, but I'm more anal, so I still notice all the little wet marks and spots that wasn't really taken care of. So 9 times out of 10, either I'm probably not going to use that location again, or just look for something different or be more specific when they're cleaning it. But ultimately, after the bath, Zeus does not look that bad. ICNV Driver's Edition. Join the community. I got more videos coming your way. Check out the website. The link's in the description below. Purchase some gear, some merchandise, help support the channel. See you on the next ride. And hopefully I shared a little more information with you than you've seen on all the other videos. But if not, it's a great refresher. So again, ICNV Driver's Edition. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe button. And definitely join the community. We have tons of videos coming your way. More with the C8, but we have other stuff for other cars as well. So join the family, join the community. Thank you.